Hi everyone, this video is to show you how to solve the cubic equation given a factor or a root. So here I have an example. Solve this equation. This equation is x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4x minus 12 equals to 0. And given that the root is x plus 3, it's a linear factor. To solve this problem, we have two methods. First method is comparing the coefficient, and the second method is a long division. So for this video, I'm going to show how to use the compare the coefficient. For the second part of the video, I will show same problem but using the long division. So now we are using the first method, which is comparing the coefficient. To use a comparing coefficient, we are going to rewrite this equation in this form. This equation can be rewritten in the form of first factor is one of the factor multiplied by a cubic factor equals to 0. And what is the quadratic factor? We do not know. We are going to find that quadratic factor. So first, I will represent this quadratic factor as ax squared plus bx plus c. And our task now is to get the value of a, b, and c by comparing the coefficient. Before we compare, I suggest that you might expand it first. You will get x multiplied by ax squared, you get ax cubed. X multiplied by bx, bx squared. And x multiplied by c, cx. 3 multiplied by ax squared, 3ax squared. 3 multiplied by bx, 3bx. And lastly, the constants, 3 multiplied by c, you have 3c equals to 0. So now, as if there's these two equations, they are the same. So now we are comparing their coefficient. So here, by comparing the coefficient of x cubed, firstly, I would like to get my a, because the ax cubed involves the a. So I compare the coefficient of x cubed. Here, there is only one term containing the x cubed. So the coefficient of the x cubed is a for this equation. For the first equation, which is given by the question, look at the coefficient of the x cubed. It is equals to 1. So now, the coefficient of the x cubed, a, we already got equals to 1. So the value of a, we already obtained, that is equals to 1. Followed by the b, we compare the coefficient of the x squared. Here, from our expansion, we can see that the x squared term involving the b. So now I can use the coefficient of the x squared in order to get the value of b. So what is the coefficient of the x squared here? That is a b. Is there any more terms of x squared? Yes. Here is 3a, positive 3a. b plus 3a equals to 3. Compare the coefficient of the equation given, you will get 3. So substitute the a that you already got it just now into here, you will get the value of the b. The a equals to 1 from this answer, and reform this equation. So b will be equals to 3 minus 3, that will be equals to 0. Alright, so now thirdly, I will try to find the c now. C, you can use a compare the coefficient of the x, or you might compare the constant, because the constant also involves the c. Coefficient of the x also involves the c. Alright, so for this situation, I will use a compare the constant. That looks more easier. Alright, so the coefficient of this expansion is 3c. Sorry, the constant is 3c, and the constant which is given by the question, by the equation, is negative 12. So the c will be equals to negative 4. So now we already got the three values. That is our a, b, and the c. Let's substitute inside here. Substitute the a, b, and the c inside the factor form. So I have my x plus 3 multiplied by a will be substituted as 1. So you will have x squared. And b is 0. So 0 multiplied by x is basically 0. And plus cc is negative 4. Meaning that from the given equation over here, after you factorize, you will have this form. But this is not yet factorized completely because x squared plus 4 still can be factorized. That will be x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 2. Alright, because from the a squared minus b squared, it can be factorized into a plus b, a minus b. So I'm using this formula, x squared, as if that x is your a and the 2 is your b. So after you factorize, you will get x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 2. After that, to solve for the roots, you will have your first root, that will be x equals to negative 3. Second root, x equals to negative 2. And the third root is x equals to 2. Yeah, that's all for the video. This is a part 1. For the second part of the video, I'm going to show you how to solve the same problem by using the method of long division. Thank you.